Hi, welcome to my class. This is Yoga Stretch Fusion, and I'm Jennifer Wagner. This is a standing only class today, but you're welcome to use a chair if you need to for balance or to sit in. Please make sure to exercise within your ability, and if you experience any difficulty, please make sure to stop and seek a physician right away. All right, let's get started. Find a space, get a chair if you need one, and then meet me back here. And welcome back to my Yoga Stretch Fusion class. This is the standing only. You're welcome to grab a chair if you wish for balance or to sit in. We're going to start off in mountain pose. Feet hip width apart. Toes are spread, finding that base through your feet. Nice and tall through your spine. Palms open up. Eyes gently closed. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, either through your nose or through your mouth, whichever's most comfortable. Inhale through your nose, deep breath in, and exhale. Leave all your stress, all your worries at the door, focusing on just yourself, your mind, body, and spirit. Finding that center through the feet, through the legs, through your spine, to the top of your head. Inhale, exhale. Bring your hands together, center with your chest into Namaste. Maintain your center. Bring your focus to your mind, your third eye. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes. We're going to inhale, reach for the sky as high as you can go. Exhale, push away. And we're going to come back to center. Inhale, reach as high as you can. Exhale, push away. One more time. And then we're going to swan dive down, hinge from your hips. Bend your knees if you need to protect your back. And then inhale, sweeping up, lift with your upper back. Again, exhale, swan dive. Inhale, reverse, sweeping up. Adding on, exhale. Monkey pose, inhale, back is flat, chest is extended. I'm turning to the side so you can see. Nice straight line through the neck. Inhale. Exhale, lowering down. And then curl yourself up, vertebra by vertebra, curling yourself to the sky. Arms hanging down. Good. And inhale. Swan dive down. Monkey pose, inhale. Exhale all the way down. Reverse swan dive. Chair pose, exhale, sitting back. So your hips are shifting back. Toes and knees are lined up, but make sure your knees are behind your toes. Holding. Pull your abdominals in, your back is flat. And then we're going to go in and out of that pose. Inhale up. Again, chair pose. 2 more times. Inhale up. And exhale. 1 more time. And exhale. Put those hands right on your thighs. Fingers in, elbows out. We're going to go into cat-cow. Tailbone under, chin is under. Arch to the back. And then cow stretch. Inhale, tailbone out, chin is out. Back and forth. Moving through the spine, warming up through our spine. Make sure you keep those knees bent. You want to stay low so you can really move through that spine, your lower back especially. That's where you want to really feel that. Again. All the way curling up. Roll those shoulders up and back. Again, up and back. One more time. And release. Inhale, reach for the sky. Hands come together. We're going to sway side to side. Lift the ribcage up. So we're moving our spine laterally. Good. Lifting the ribcage up and over. Center. Bring your feet out a little wider, just a little bit, not as wide as we tend to. And then sway again, up and over. There you go. Holding to your right. So your left rib cage is lifting up and over. Right hand slides down. You're going to slide your right hand down a little further as you go deeper into that stretch. And then your left arm is going to pull back, open to the shoulder. Right hand a little more. Left arm a little more. There you go. Again, sliding down and pushing back. And sliding down. Push back, hold, inhale. Exhale. Coming up. Release. And then inhale, reach back up to the sky. Sway side to side. Start with your left. Rib cage up and over. And hold with your left side. Right rib cage up. Left hand comes down to your thigh. Sliding your left thigh, hand down to your thigh. And then right arm pushes back. And then slide down a little bit more. And push the left arm, or right arm up. And then down. And back and hold. Keep breathing. Should be able to maintain your breathing. If you ever have lose control of that, you'll want to just make sure you back up a little bit and release all the way down. You're going to sweep those arms around, bend the knees, sweep those arms around. Again, you always want to maintain that breathing. So if you do lose control or you're holding your breath constantly, back yourself up a little bit and see if you can regain that. One more time. And release. Good. From here, toes and knees turn out. We're going to go into plies first, so tailbone under. And I want you just to bend your knees just a little bit because I want you to make sure the toes and knees are lined up. We're going to inhale up and then exhale. Good. We're turning this into sunflower, reaching for the sky. Scoop the flowers up, I like to say, and then throw them to the sky. Make sure your knees and toes are lined up, so adjust the toes first, accordingly to the knees. Go a little deeper into that plie if you like. There you go. Again. One more time. You're going to come down into goddess. So you're going to plie and hold. I want you to hold the world above you. Inhale. Exhale. Strong arms. Strong back. Strong legs. Holding that pose. Feel your body starting to fire up. Placing your hands on your thighs. Going to drop your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Right shoulder drops, look over your left, and you're going to come up with that and then switch. You can go a little deeper into it. Slide the hand a little further down towards the knee. We're just switching back and forth, pressing the shoulder towards the floor as you look over the opposite, keeping those knees opened up. Do one more each. Last one. Come back up into goddess, holding the world above you. Hands sliding back down again. Heel, right heel up, pressing down. Left heel up, pressing down. I want you to imagine you have resistance. So you're going as far as you can into that range of motion through the foot and then pressing into the floor. Up and press. Good. Pressing. You're going to hold with your right heel up. Shift your weight to the right. Fire that leg up, then pressing the heel to the floor. Now the left. Up, shift, press. Again, right, shift, press. Feel the leg firing up. Last time. Good. And then we're going to pulse out our plie. 3, 2, and release. Good job. Shake that out. Those legs should feel it by the end of that. Okay, toes and feet are straight forward. Inhale, reach for the sky. Chair pose, arms are extended with this one. So arms are up by the ears if you can. You can always go to namaste if you need to, or hands on your thighs. Hips are shifted back. Toes and knees lined up, and the knees stay behind the toes. Again, you can have arms extended or namaste. Holding the pose. We're going to bring one heel off the floor, so we're still working the core and the legs here. Keep your hips shifted back, so we're not going into the knees. Switch heels. There you go. Down. Now try both heels if you can. Ooh, there you go. It's always a good one for the chair. Release and all the way up and down. Good job. Shake it out. We go to a forward bend. Hands down by your sides. Tuck your chin first. And then slowly curl yourself down. Vertebra by vertebra. Just let your arms and your head hang down. Chin is tucked. Let your shoulders go. And with each breath, you can go a little further down, keeping your legs straight. Chin is tucked. Feel it through the spine, all the way up into your neck. And then down your spine, hips and thighs. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and curl yourself up, vertebra by vertebra. We're going to turn to your right and then step forward onto your mat. We're going to go into a version of the sun salute. So your right leg is going to step back. Your heel is the farthest point. Excuse me, your heel is up the farthest point. And then I want you to make sure your toes and knees are straight forward. You're going to roll your hip under as you drop your back knee and then reach for the sky. So start in that full sun salute. This is always a good one for the chair if you need it. Lift the chest up, and then you're going to lean back, so we're not compressing into the spine as you lean back. You can go a little further into that sun salute. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Lowering your hands down. We're going to go into our back leg. You're going to push the heel to the floor. So you're going to feel that stretch through the leg and the calves. But now what I want you to do is push your knee forward. So you're working through the quads. And then push the heel back as you stretch. Push the knee forward as you work into those quads. And then push the knee back. Now you're going to feel those legs almost right away, just because we've already been doing the plies in the chair. Whoop. Or almost, hopefully don't fall over. Go ahead, hold, push the knee forward, hold. Lift your chest up, push your hip back, and then drop down a little bit more. And I want you to feel that stretch right to the hip flexors. This is a great stretch if you sit a lot and those hip flexors are tight, or if you have lower back issues and those muscles connect with each other through the hip. Go ahead and push the heel down, hold. Push down as far as you can. Feel that through through the calves, the back of the knee. It's another muscle that tends to be pretty short because of that sitting a lot that most of us tend to do. Take your back foot off the floor and shake it out. I'm going to turn around. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're welcome to stay right where you're at. So now your left foot steps back. Your heel is straight up. Make sure your toes and knees are straight forward. And then you're going to roll your hip under as you drop your knee down. Chest is lifted. We're going to go into full sun salute. Chest is lifted to the sky. As you lean back, open yourself up to the sky. You can go deeper into that sun salute also as you lower the knee down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come to your thigh. We're going to push the heel into the floor and then push your knee forward. Push your heel to the floor and then push the knee forward. So as you're pushing the knee or heel down and then you're going forward again, you're going to feel the back of that leg getting warmer and more flexible as you go back and forth. Go deeper into that stretch and push, work the muscle and press. Come forward and hold. Lower the knee as you lift your hip, chest up and lean back. Really get into those hip flexors. If you feel a little wobbly, make sure you have that chair or wall. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and push the heel to the floor and hold. Really feel that to the back of the leg, knee especially in the calves. Nice and tall still. Inhale. Go just a little bit further and release. Shake it out. Those legs, they should feel a little weak, a little wobbly. That's a good thing. That means you've worked those muscles. Hip width apart. We're now going to go into the upper body. You start with your arms out to the side. Elbows relax and then extend. Relax. And then you're going to extend, hold, turn your palms facing me, so your thumbs are up. Just a little movement. I want you to squeeze the upper back muscles and then release. And you turn to the side so you can see it's just a little movement. Good. Not going very far. I just want you to activate your postural muscles. There you go. Squeeze. Keep those shoulders down. You naturally want to get those shoulders up as we do that. Or they've already been up all day, so keep those shoulders down. Okay, now turn your palms up. Thumbs are back and push back. There you go. Squeeze. Inhale. Postural muscles help you sit and stand nice and tall. You want that balance. We do so much in front of ourselves that our back muscles tend to be too stretched out or weak. There you go. Hold. Now pulse up through the shoulders. Keep your breathing going. About this time is when it should be starting to get really fatigued. Feeling that burn. It's a good burn. All right, you're going to rotate now. Activating those rotator muscles. Keep those nice and long arms. 2 more. And release. Shake it out. Good job. Okay, right arm comes across. Pull across and pull in, so you're getting into the shoulder and shoulder blade, but avoid the twisting of the body. And then work through your fingers as you feel that move through the arm. There you go. Inhale. Exhale. Pull across a little bit more and in, and then rotate your wrist. You can make a fist if you need to. Good. Bring your hand to your back. So right hand to your right shoulder, left hand to your elbow. You're going to lift up and back. Feel that through the shoulder and tricep. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your right arm up, grab a hold of your wrist, pull up and over, keep your hips centered. There you go. To the top and release. Okay, left arm, pull across and in. Really pull across first and then pull in nice and tight. That's when you can get the shoulder and scapula. And then work through your fingers. And then rotate your wrist. There you go. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your left hand to your left shoulder. Right hand to your elbow, lift up and back, tricep stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Left arm up, grab hold of your wrist and pull up and over. Stretch down into the shoulder joint and through the rib cage. To the top, pushing your arms back. And release. Good. Forward bend. Let those arms just hang as you tuck down. Chin is tucked, curling down. Legs are straight. Just let your body hang. Tailbone to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Let your body just hang as you feel your spine expanding, getting a little longer, reversing gravity. Go ahead and curl yourself up. Press your spine to the sky. Push your chin up and out. Make sure you're not dropping your head. Your chin is pushing up and out. And release. Right arm out to the side. Palm facing up. I want you to spread your fingers and then hinge from your wrist as much as you can. If you can have your fingers pointing straight down, more power to you. This hand has a little bit of range of motion, so I'm going to go as far as I can. And then my left ear is going to be dropped down. I'm keeping my right arm parallel with the floor so we're not tipping. Feel that stretch. Move through the fingers, through the arm. And if you'd like, you can take your left hand to your head and just gently pressing down. Just gently. Release your head, palm facing forward. Look over your left shoulder as your left palm, your right palm pushes back. So right arm pushes back, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Shake it out. Switch sides. So left arm out to the side. Spread those fingers out, palm facing up, and then hinge from your wrist. And then drop your right ear down. And you can take your hand to your head if you like. Stretch into the left side. Through the fingers, arm. There you go. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Turn your palms forward. Look over your right shoulder, pushing your right shoulder back. Left arm pushes back. Feel that through the neck and shoulder. Inhale. feet. I'm just going to move back and forth. Imagine you're like on those little Stairmaster things that are just right there you can do while you watch TV kind of thing. I'm just going to go up and down. Move the toes. Spread those toes out a little bit. Feel that through the feet again and down to the toes. And down. Right foot. Toes are spread. Pushing your foot forward. And then toes under, push your foot forward. Toes out, push your heel forward, feel that through the bottom part of the toes, and then toes under, push forward. Again. So we're going back and forth, and we're only holding it for a couple seconds. This is a great one to have with a chair. So that you can focus if you have a hard time. Make sure your knees are forward, and you just keep pushing the heel forward or the top of the foot forward. One more time, each. And release. Switch feet. So toes spread, push your heel forward, and then toes under, push forward. Heel pushes forward, foot pushes forward. Again, the knee is straight forward too. Just keep going back and forth between the two. Feel that through the toes. Hopefully, they're getting a little loosened up from the back and forth stretch. These are great exercises to do, stretches to do, to avoid or help with hammer toes, because hammer toes tend to be where muscles are shortened on one side, lifting on the other. Let's do one more each. And release. Good job. Shake it out. Okay. Mountain pose, nice and tall, palms facing forward. Gently raise your arches up just a little bit, like you're trying to get a pencil or your finger in there. And then gently pressing your big toes, and then hold that. Bring that up through the ankles, knees, hips, spine, top of your head. Eyes gently closed. And inhale. Job. Give yourself credit. Thank yourself for taking this time to help improve your health, your mobility, decrease pain, increasing strength and flexibility. Inhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. As high as you can go, exhale. Again. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked the class. If you did, you can just click on that little picture of me to subscribe. It's free. Get notifications for my next classes. And then there's also another video if you want to click on that too. Thank you, and have a good day.